Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning back in, or if you are new and just stumbling across this video, hello, my name is Katrina. Thank you so much for joining. I am so insanely excited for this video. I've been getting a few questions here and there about how I edit my photos on Instagram and how I can have an aesthetic, cohesive feed. So today I'm finally going to tell you how I edit my pictures and announce my very own Lightroom presets. They are called the What I'd Wear preset pack. There's a pack of 7 presets, one to suit everybody, and they are only 25 Australian dollars, and you can get them at www.katrinawest.com. And I even managed to figure out how to get Afterpay involved, but I wanted to make sure that they were pretty affordable so that everyone can get them and try them out and see if they like them. So if you are anything like me, you just can't decide on an aesthetic. Like, I just can't commit. One day I want to wear black leather and be all edgy and cool, but then the next day I'm in like a pink fluffy tutu dress and I can't help myself. I literally cannot commit. So over time I have developed different ways of editing to fit each style and everything in between as well. So overall I usually like my pictures to be quite natural, quite creamy, quite bright and vibrant. Like, I love color, but then there's always times that I'm feeling a little more moody and mysterious and edgy, and so then I'll want to have a bit of a darker, more, you know, fall vibes type of edit. And then there's also times when I really want the pictures to be quite sweet and pure and innocent, and so I want them to have quite a rosy tone overall. And so you will see throughout the presets that they all kind of have those elements. You'll see that there are some more like springtime, quite cutesy type of presets, and then there are your more natural, creamy presets, and then there's things that are a little more moody as well. So without further ado, let's get into the What I'd Wear preset pack inspired by my TikTok What I'd Wear series, and I will talk you guys through each of the presets. So first up, we have got the Mean Girls preset. This is kind of your one size fits all preset. It's going to suit any moment, any time of day, any skin tone, hair color, anything. Like, it's just designed to enhance what you've already got naturally. I also wanted it to have this kind of like cool Y2K moment, and so I've made sure that, you know, we've got the natural hues, but we've also got like some cool sky blues. We've got a bit of a golden tan going because everyone loves a bit of a glow. And we've also got a higher contrast, not a lot, but just a little bit, just to enhance your features no matter what lighting you're in, and also just keep it really natural looking. Like, we don't want anything like too light in shadow or anything too dark in shadow. We just want a nice little even balance. So that is Mean Girls. So Mean Girls is usually the preset that I'm reaching for first. I think just because it's quite natural and it's just really easy, like you don't have to change anything. And as I said, it's just a one size fits all. So it's always the one that I'm reaching for first. It's great for when you're outside as well. I find that it's really great at capturing light outside and just blending colors outside really well. Next up is the Emily in Paris preset, which just by looking at it, I'm sure you can understand why I chose Emily in Paris. It is just so European inspired. Like, just every time I see pictures of Paris, like, I'm just thinking coffee, Louboutins, flowers, like fresh flowers. I just like piece it all together and it's this preset. So the Emily in Paris preset is the quintessential springtime preset. So we have got lots of pastels. There's a peachy tone overall. We are accentuating light aquas, forest greens. It's just so pretty. The yellows are quite rosy. You still get a little bit of a tan, but it is a little more of a rosy tan as opposed to your bronzy tan. I just love it. It is so, so stunning. This is probably my second one that I go to straight after Mean Girls. Now, whoever said orange was the new pink was seriously disturbed by our queen, Ella Woods. So, as you can tell, the Legally Blonde preset is very pink. I absolutely love it, and so does my mother. If you know my mother, you know she loves pink even more than I do, and she went on a girls trip to the Pink Hotel at Coolangatta on the weekend, and I asked her if she wanted to try out my presets, and I'm pretty sure she used the Legally Blonde preset for every single photo. I don't think she even tried out the rest. She only chose Legally Blonde. So, you know, that was great. So not only is it great if you are going to a pink hotel, but it's also great for flat lays. I love using it for flat lays and beautiful little like jewelry images, flowers, like all that jazz. It's got cool purples and it's got like a rosy tint overall, and it is just so girly, so extra. Like if you're that girl, if you want to be that girl that day, you know, because, you know, we're every girl every day if you're like me. So, hope I'm not confusing you. But if you want to be that girl that day, if you are claiming Elle Woods today, that's your preset. That's your preset. Enjoy it. Revel in it. Okay, the fourth preset is titled WandaVision Ep.1 because I really wanted to name it after a black and white film, but I thought, you know, it's really before our time. Like, not even Marilyn Monroe was in a black and white film. Like, her contract was distinctly for color films only. So I don't think any of us would actually know any of the titles, so I wanted to make sure that it was still relevant. And if you guys have watched WandaVision, which I really hope you have because that is amazing, this is inspired by episode number 1, which is all black and white. So this is like a really beautiful, classic, vintage type of preset. It's not just your classic black and white. Like, we do have quite a nice contrast between the two colors, but they're not too stark. There's also a lovely grain over the top. I know we all love our grains, and so there's a bit of a grain on top just to keep it real vintage, real soft as well. Like, I think it just makes it really beautiful and old school. To me, like, I know I'm going to be a bit biased, but it's honestly like the perfect black and white. Like, you know, sometimes when you go into Visco and they've got like, I don't know, like a bunch of different black and whites, I swear every single time I would use them, I would have to like fade it or like change it around a bit because they were never the perfect black and white. Even when I go to Pixar as well and I'm trying to edit something, it's just never the right type of black and white that I want. I guess because I really do appreciate like a vintage feel. So I just wanted to make sure that this was the perfect black and white filter, and honestly, to me it is. I mean, I know I'm biased, but you gotta check it out yourself because it is just, it's so pretty and it'll instantly turn any picture of yours into a classic. So that is WandaVision Episode 1. So next up, we have got the Ginny and Georgia preset. So touching on Georgia's Golden Girl facade and Ginny's teen angst, like I wanted to try and combine those to create a preset. So this preset is perfect for golden hour. So you've got a beautiful like deep golden tan, you've got an overall warmth of the picture, and it's quite like, to me it's a little mysterious, but I think that comes from like the deep like turquoise blues, and then you've still got like your creamy whites to keep it quite bright and beautiful. I love it even when I'm out in direct sunlight, not just in golden hour, because it is still going to warm you up and it'll take away any of that harsh lighting. It's just going to soften up the picture for you. So that's where I usually like to use it. But in saying that, the pictures that I took standing over there on my Instagram for the Emma Rose collection, they were all taken with Ginny and Georgia. So, you know, you can take them inside as well and they're still going to give you a beautiful tan. So I was not that tan that day. So I was pretty impressed. The social season is upon us, and you must see if you are fit for the gram. But if you are not, never fear. The Bridgerton preset is here. What the heck was that accent? Like, actually, that was a combined accent. You know, like it was an experience. It was a moment. The Bridgerton preset is literally Daphne Bridgerton in a preset. Like, it is so pure and beautiful and light and airy. We've got like really beautiful pastel colors. Like, everything's quite light. Oh, I love it. I love the Bridgerton preset. Like, I know I'm biased and I'm saying this about every single preset, actually. I'm saying I love all of them, which I do. That's why I'm sharing them with you. It is so beautiful. It's literally just like, you know, really light shadows. Everything's quite angelic and beautiful. And I don't really know what else to say because it's literally just Daphne Bridgerton. Like, if you just think of her and then you just try to transform her into a preset, it's that. It's Daphne in a preset. Okay, and the very last preset of the pack is the Euphoria preset. For obvious reasons, it is very much based off of the style of filming for the show. It's very deep and dark and moody and mysterious. It's not so dark that you can't see the picture. Some people edit like that and I'm like, I gotta turn my brightness up. It's just dark enough to make it a little edgy, a little moody, a little mysterious. So this preset is definitely that type of autumn winter preset that everyone's been using over in the Northern Hemisphere. Us Australians, we're very confused at the moment because it never gets cold enough down here. So I don't think we really get into those really dark, like winter type of photos. But if you're feeling it, I've got it for you. So this preset pulls aqua tones, it's very warm, and it just creates like an overall vibe. Like, it's very vibey. Also, this is like the perfect preset for when you get a pair of new shoes and they come in a box and you take a picture of the shoes. Oh, I just knocked my camera. When you take a picture of the shoes in the box, perfect. Like, this is the preset for it. So that is the What I'd Wear preset pack. I am so excited for you guys to try them. Make sure that you hashtag What I'd Wear presets and tag me at Katrina J West on Instagram so that I can see how you use them. The preset pack is live already, so I'll pop the link in the description box below. They're only 25 Australian dollars for 7 presets, which means I did the calculation. I think it's $3.57 per preset, which is wild. And I just wanted to make sure that they were super affordable for you guys because the amount of times that I have spent a ridiculous amount of money on presets in the past, it's ridiculous. It really doesn't need to be that expensive. And I know that there is a lot of work and actually a lot of money that goes into it as well because, well, I've been doing it all. So I have realized that there was a lot more work to not just creating the presets themselves, but, you know, also launching a product and having to create a website and all the emails and, you know, like there's just so much more that goes into it and all the marketing. So as much as it's been a much bigger project than I thought it was going to be, it still just doesn't need to be that expensive. So I hope you can appreciate the price point and hopefully you'll try them out. So now I'll take you guys through how to download the presets onto your mobile and get them into the Lightroom app and ready for using. They are also available for desktop, but just because most of us are probably going to be using it on our phones anyway, I'll just talk you guys through this. I do have an instruction manual that comes with the presets. So if you are planning on using it on the desktop, it is super easy. It's such a breeze just importing them into your Lightroom desktop app. So just follow the instructions and it won't take long at all.
So first up, you will need to download the Lightroom app from the App Store. Once you've downloaded the app, open it up and you can either create an Adobe account or you can sign in with Apple, Google or Facebook. Once you have signed in, close out of the app and open up the download page from your order confirmation email. You will see the click here to download hyperlink underneath the photo, click this and it will ask you to download a zip file. Download the file, and if you are an iPhone user, you will see your download status up in the right hand corner. Once the download is complete, click on the file and it should open up in your Files app. If you don't have this, you may have to reload it to your phone, which will only take a couple of minutes. Once you're in the Files app, tap on the zip file to unzip it. A new folder will appear titled What I'd Wear Presets. Click on this and then you will see 2 folders and the instruction manual. For mobile downloads, click on the DNG Files for Mobile folder and you will see 7 DNG files. From here, tap the ellipsis, or the ... in the top right hand corner and tap Select. Then select all of the files and tap the Share button in the bottom left hand corner. Save the 7 images and return to the Lightroom app. Tap on the Add Photo button in the bottom right hand corner and select the DNG images by holding down on one picture and then tapping the rest. They may appear as blank images, but I promise they will show in the Lightroom app. Once these images are imported, select the first one and tap the ellipsis in the top right hand corner, and from this menu, select Create Preset. Next, tap on User Presets and select Create New Preset Group. Title this the What I'd Wear Presets and tap the tick to save. Next, title this preset and tap the tick again to save, and you have now added the first preset. Now you will have to do this manually for each preset, but it'll only take you maximum 5 minutes. Select the next image and create the preset. However, this time you won't need to create a preset group. Instead, just tap on User Presets and you will see the What I'd Wear presets are already there, so just select that, title the preset and tap the tick to save. Repeat this for the rest of the presets. Now, to apply each preset, return to the library by pressing the left arrow in the top left corner and add a photo as we did earlier. Please enjoy this beautiful photo of my dad. I used his phone for this demonstration and he literally had no photos in his camera roll, so this is what we're working with. Swipe the bottom bar to the left and select Presets. Click the drop-down menu called Color and select the What I'd Wear presets. From there, you can select any preset you like within the group and tap the tick to apply. To export the photo, tap the Share button up above the image and select Export to Camera Roll, and you're all done.
So thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It has just been so crazy. I am so proud of these presets and I am so excited to share them with you guys finally. I know I said it earlier, but make sure you hashtag What I'd Wear presets and tag me at Katrina J West in your pictures. I can't wait to see how you use them. I am just so excited to help you guys feel confident and comfortable in your feed and feel really empowered by it, because honestly, when you just have a good preset or a good bunch of presets and your feed is just looking divine, it honestly makes you feel so good about yourself, which I don't know, maybe that sounds very materialistic and whatnot, but you know, I love it. I love seeing cool colors come together and just a feed just works. So if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching till the end, and I love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!
Darling, you send me, I know you send me. Darling, you